Hey, it's me, GV, and it's been a while. Hi. I don't even know where to start with this video. This is a weird one. I feel like I am at YouTube, Twitch, content creation rock bottom. Now, in my personal life, I don't think I'm there. I think that I've got a lot of good things going for me. In fact, and there's a difference between work life and personal life. Work life, I'm at rock bottom. Ironically, because I'm still able to pay my bills. It's like the funniest thing is like, I've always been able to pay my bills. I've always been able to, because of the longevity. A lot of people like to give me crap. A lot of people like to, act as if I'm dead in the water, which I try to ignore. I try to move past. Eventually, some of it gets to you, as anything does, typically, if you hear it a lot. Which I don't hear it a lot, but at the same time, it's been a sentiment that's been repeated to the point where it's like, almost feeling like people want me to fail on some level. And ironically, the monetary aspect, the financial aspect, has always been relatively solid on YouTube. Twitch, completely different story. Twitch is very much performance based. I feel like when you're doing extremely well, you're doing extremely well. When you're doing extremely poorly, you're doing extremely poorly. And for a while there, I quit Twitch completely. So obviously that had excised that component of my income, which I was prepared for, because YouTube, a lot of people don't realize, like, some of my Let's Plays are quite big, or at least were quite big back in the day. And still those residuals are able to, create a living for me, which is very much a blessing. Very much a blessing. But so yeah, I guess the original point here was, work wise, rock bottom. Personal life wise, I could fall far worse than this, than gaining a lot of weight. There's far more components that one could add to one's life in order to make them hit a level of rock bottom that, I've experienced, actually, not personally, but through other people that I know in my life, where they have hit rock bottom. And so it's a weird dichotomy, is what I'm trying to say here. Work life, personal life, work being so shunted, personal life being challenging but doable, I guess, right? So this video obviously has no script. I'm just going to be letting everything come out here, because it's been a while since we've had one of these types of videos. I crave being genuine to my audience. I don't know why. It is not a good thing in the creator sphere. No matter which way you slice it, it's not a good thing. It's a good thing to impart positivity to someone's life through your content. I've learned that. It's quite another thing to be entirely genuine when you are not able to impart positivity at all points in time. There's been times in my life where I have been able to do that, where through Twitch streams and YouTube videos, I have only been able to put positivity into people's lives. It's genuinely enriching. It's fulfilling. It's beautiful in a sense. And there's been other times where that's been quite a challenge. I don't want to make this video at all about my anxiety, my depression, but there is a level of that, without a doubt. I have anxiety. I have depression. Runs in my family. I've talked about it ad nauseum. I don't like talking about it because I don't ever want to be the type of person that uses it as a crux, even though I probably have subconsciously in the past. So yeah, we're going all over the place. I jumped into this video thinking that I would have a decent through line, and now I am very much jumping all over the place in terms of subject matter. But yeah, it's a weird moment for me in time. It's a weird moment for me in time. There's been a reason I haven't shown my face on this channel in a long time. That being because I've gained quite a considerable amount of weight, which is deeply embarrassing for me. I reached a level of weight where I was extremely proud, and it was something that I struggled with. This is going to be a raw video. So, for those of you that are not ready for that, you don't have to watch it. This weight's been something that I've struggled with my entire life, and there's been levels where I've achieved the height of fitness. The height of fitness for me, because I hate exercise. I hate working out. But for anybody that watched, the GV glow up arc, there was a moment in time where I was on top of the world physically. Granted, I wasn't like super strong or anything like that, but I was in charge of my physical shape, and I was very proud of it. And I was posting my progress on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Felt narcissistic to do so, but I still did it because I felt like I deserved to show people what I had done. And, I've reversed that. I've fallen into the typical trap of losing a ton of weight, gaining it back, and then some. That's where I'm at now. And I've hidden that from the internet because I don't want to admit defeat in this moment. Who does, right? Like, nobody likes to admit defeat. I recently changed my avatar and everything. I use those as like goal images. What the current avatar of this channel is like. Okay, I was there once. I can get there again. And I still believe that. I can get there again. Of course. But I just remember there were comments like, yeah, but this guy's not fat. Yeah, but this isn't like who you are. And it's like, damn, bro, that cuts a little deep. Cuts a little deep there on that one. And I suppose they're right, at the end of the day. That's not where I am currently. I do genuinely believe that I can reach that again. And I do want to get there again, but it was just a goal for me to update the profile pictures and to try to strive to look like that again, and ultimately to just be healthy. Yeah, I've lost the plot here. This video I'm probably still going to upload it because I love chaos. If anybody knows me in my personal life, they know that I love chaos. I love just making a weird thing and flinging it out there to see how people react to it. It fills me with just interest. I just love to see what happens with it. So I've like I said, I had a through line in mind, but I've kind of lost it. So we'll just talk about all the stuff as it comes to me freeform. Yeah, I feel like currently I've had the most haters I've ever had in my life. A while ago on Twitch, there was a stream I did where basically, my girlfriend was a part of the streams, and some moderators had a problem with that, and they decided to like make a separate Discord and talk about that in the separate Discord. How they didn't like her, or they didn't like the fact that like, the content had been catered to her and I making content together. And I kind of took that personally, as a lot of people would, right? And I did a stream where I was kind of ostracizing some of those moderators and some of those community members that have been around for a long time. And I feel like that was the genesis of just a schism. If the series of unfortunate events books have have taught us any word, it is schism, which is like, a separation of groups. So I feel like that group exists to this day to hate on me. It's a feeling. It's not evidence, but it's just certain people that I know are involved with that group that, follow me on Twitter, unfollow me on Twitter, tweet at me nasty stuff, tweet at me kind of like just jabs. I remember I paid somebody to create my current profile picture on YouTube, and somebody was like, nice AI art, bro. And I was like, I paid somebody to make this. If it's AI, I was unaware. But it's just, that person was a part of this group that I'm talking about that just, I feel like just constantly sends out barbs my way, whether it's subconscious or conscious, in terms of whether it's just something I feel versus whether it's something I see, if that makes sense. So that was a good point of time where I realized, I have some actual haters now, which I'm doing YouTube, doing Twitch. You always have a level of hate, no matter what. Even if you're literally the best YouTuber or Twitch streamer to ever live, you will have a level of hate. There will be somebody that hates you just because it's just the way that it works. But that leads to right now where I feel like I have literally the most haters I've ever had. And whether that's a consequence of my actions, whether that's a consequence of, I don't know, just other components, remains to be seen, I'll say, just because I have no other way to end that statement. But yeah, it's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling knowing people out there don't like you and don't like what you do and root to see you fail. Because a lot of these people are people that follow me. They'll follow me on Twitter or YouTube or something. A recent comment on YouTube was just that, like, something about, me living in the past and all that sort of stuff. And then there was a comment from a person that had been very integral in my recent Twitch community that was like, yeah, I agree. They're living in the past. Basically saying, like, I don't like them now. Yeah, they kind of suck. And it was just like, man, what did I do to you? I'm just trying my best at the end of the day. And I just feel like there's a squadron of people now that just actively dislike me and hate me and want to see me fail. And it's a very odd feeling. I mean, it's internet hate. You got to learn to deal with it if you're going to be on the internet. I understand that. But it's like some of these people I knew, like on a community basis at least. And it's like, fudge, man. Why? If it was me in their shoes, I would move on. If I had been a part of community and I didn't like this person anymore, yeah, maybe I'll make a statement about, I don't think they change, whatever, blah, 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 and then I'd move on. But these people don't move on. It is what it is. Moving on in this video. It's a weird day for me. It's a very weird day for me. Like I said, the financial aspect of the main YouTube channel has been pretty solidified ever since I did that giant Skyrim series a long time ago. Ironically enough, it's just, man, you get some nice residuals from YouTube, which is great. It compels me and enables me to continue to make content full time. So it's not the financial monetary aspects of it. In addition, my patrons have been extremely generous. And if you're watching and if you are a patron, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. It's genuinely mean more to me than you'll ever know. For you all to support me in that way, I really do thank you. It's the fulfillment aspect of YouTube that is not hitting it. And this is where there's going to be a large disconnect because a lot of people called it. And I understand how that can be frustrating, but this has been such a giant overhang over my life, a shadow over my life to be forced to do Elder Scrolls content when they made Starfield, and it's so bad. Here's the thing. I want to be clear from the get-go. I fully intend, when I make these series, do a full series to enjoy them, to have fun with them. Fully intend to do it. It's not like I start let's play Skyrim episode number 5, and I intend to rug pull in the middle point or whatever. No, I genuinely okay, all right, I like Skyrim, let's play it, let's have a good time. Let's have a lovely time, and then I get bored of it every single time. I trick myself into thinking that I'll enjoy it, and I rug pull myself every single time, and I just it's the same old story, tale as old as time. So I guess we're entering into the where's the YouTube channel gonna go segment of this video. I know I've made this video time and time again. I'm doing Elder Scrolls content, only Elder Scrolls content. I'm making other videos, and I'm going to do other videos on those channels. I don't know. I'm going to release this video unless it never sees the light of day, which nobody will see it. But I'm going to release this video, and I'm probably going to do a deep think, and really think about what I want, because ultimately at the end of the day, bruh, it's why do I have a YouTube channel if I'm not doing what I want to do and making the content that I want to make? Why? And again, I have been wanting to record Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, all that stuff. I have been wanting to do it. Especially I've been wanting to finish those series like Fallout 3, which has been around for a long time. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that I feel like I can't do anything else. And it's a boxing in feeling. And, it sucks. It sucks. It's the typical artist. And again, I've talked about this so many times. I'm not an artist. I play games and talk. But it's the thing of nobody wants to see the other types of art. They just want to see the art that you're known for. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And that feeling sucks. But at this point in time, it's bruh, content-wise, I'm pretty much rock bottom. I might as well just play other games, new things. A perfect example is a game came out, Exit 8, where you go through the subway and you have to notice the anomalies and go back if you notice an anomaly. It got 14K views, which isn't anything, but it's I don't even know how many times the amount of views my normal videos get. And that's for one video. So it's if I just had fun with that video, why not just do that and enjoy playing other stuff and having a good time and switching things up? And I know it's the same old story. I understand. It's the same old story, which I've been singing on this channel for a while now. I get it. And I get why that's frustrating. I don't get why people are so vehemently angry and hateful towards that. At the end of the day, what's my biggest crime? The fact that I want to do other stuff and maybe have dropped a Let's Play or two? Am I Hitler for that? Really? Based on some of the YouTube comments, yeah. I'm Adolf Hitler for wanting to stop some series on YouTube and switch to different stuff, to switch things up, like Pow World, for instance, or Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. And it's just I'm so tired of feeling that, man. I'm tired of having fans that will eat you alive for not wanting to do the same thing I've been doing for so long. And I've been trying to avoid that terminology because I've said that in the past, of course. Like, guys, I'm done doing Bethesda, and then I go back to the Bethesda. I'm done doing Bethesda, and I go back to Bethesda. I know. Trust me, I know. So I guess we'll wrap up the business component. The YouTube component, the Twitch component. I killed my Twitch. It's dead. It's dead in the water. There's nothing to revive it unless I start to wholesomely love streaming and impart that into my viewers again. I understand that. That's the only way to grow it naturally again and to get to a nice spot. YouTube, I don't know. I have so many channels right now. I have a lot of channels. And I'm enjoying certain things so much more than I'm enjoying other things. Persona 4 Golden on GV and Chill is the number one game I'm enjoying streaming or recording. And I don't know why. I just enjoy the game and I enjoy playing it. And there's no pressure on me to talk about it and play it. I just enjoy playing it, not streaming it. It's a recorded series. I understand this may be the last chance that I get, whereas I upload this video and immediately everybody unsubscribes. I mean, every time I upload a video like this, droves of people unsubscribe, which fair enough. I understand this may be the last chance that I have, and people are just going to abandon me forever in terms of following me on YouTube. I get that. I think doing what I want to do and doing other stuff at this point, it just makes more sense anyways. The long form videos will always be there. The super long Skyrim series and stuff. I don't know, because I still do want to record like Skyrim and stuff like that. I really do. But I don't know. At this point in time, it's like I'm getting so much hate all the time. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy recording something. I'm just trying to enjoy playing a game and having fun with it. And I just feel like I get so much hate for that. And it's like, F me, right? Why even bother then at that point? You know, I might as well just record Pal World. I might as well just record Persona 3 Reload, something that I'm just like more interested in something that's new. You know what I mean? So there's that. Now this video is already crazy long, I'm sure. Yeah, this video is crazy long. So I'll keep the personal stuff to a minimum because I was going to go into the personal stuff as well. Have been doing great. You know, gained a ton of weight, drinking heavily, overeating constantly. Stopped going to the gym, mainly just because loss of energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be doing gym workouts when I feel like it's genuinely a struggle right now. So that leads me to say that I obviously want to get back to where I was physically, mentally, personally. I don't even like talk about this stuff. I feel like it's my business. It's the reason I haven't made videos in a long time showing my face, like, and talking about my personal stuff. It's like, it's my business. Nobody needs to know that. And in the past, like, I've made it too personal, I think, on Subsaturdays and stuff. It's like, it's my business. It's not your business. It's my business. I get to struggle with these things in my personal life without imparting them to my audience. But the only reason I'm saying that is because, you know, it's been a long time since I've showed my face on stream, on video. And that's because I have a long ways to go in terms of getting back to being healthy again. So I'll keep this part very short. Like I said, I know that I'm on the cusp. I'll leave you with this. I took medication and it made me very, very, very acclimated to living life. I took Effexor and Abilify, the Abilify to enhance the Effexor for anti-anxiety. And it made me very acclimated to life. Did a lot of positive things for me. It also made me not care about anything. It made me not care about gaining a lot of weight. It made me not care at the end of the day. Any like negative thing was like, whatever. Life will sort itself out. Today, at the beginning of the day, I poured all my pills out into the trash can because I had felt like I had lost the vigor in my life to achieve goals. And hopefully, with that happening, with this video happening, hopefully that vigor will return. And once again, you'll see the best version of myself there's ever been. To the haters, move on. I don't like you. You don't like me. Why are you here? Move on. You get some sort of Schadenfreude, right? Ultimately, that's what it is. You know, it's your prerogative if you want to do that. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to isolate you and remove you. Do whatever you want. I ask that you move on. Move on with your life. There's much better things to be putting your energy into than hating on someone, being around, rooting for someone's failure. But ultimately, do whatever you want to do. To my supporters, thank you. I feel, as always, like I have a lot to give. And sometimes it's suppressed. And it takes me getting over personal challenges that others don't face in the sphere of work. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Brings me to tears to genuinely feel that when there's been so much disingenuous stuff on this channel, on the Twitch channel, simply because that's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game. You got to play the game on Twitch and YouTube. And to play the game, you'd be super disingenuous a lot of the time. Every time I'm genuine, it makes me genuinely strikes a chord in my heart. And I want you to know, if anybody's watching this video at the end of this is a genuine supporter, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best. We all fall. We all fail. We all rise. We succeed. We fail. We repeat the cycle. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank you for supporting. And I'll see you on the other side of this. Bye-bye.